Hey guys, it's VPR Sixk, and thank you so much for all the support in the last video. We've gotten tons of new subscribers, and we're so close to 600 subs. So today we're going to be doing episode 2 of Nothing to Titanium White Dominus. So make sure to stay tuned and watch till the end as White Dominus is skyrocketing out of our reach. And remember, I will be giving away a free biomass at 600 subs, so all you have to do to have a chance to win it is subscribe and comment your gamer tag. And remember, my Discord is in the description. I'd love to see you there, so please join if you are interested. Thank you guys, let's get into the video.
You know I came through. You know I came through. You know I came through with the fuego. You know I came through. Hey, you know I came through. You know I came through with the fuego. You know I came through. Hey, you know I came through. Nowadays, I cannot lay low. I cannot lay low. Yeah, I cannot lay low. You know I came through.
Hey guys, my current inventory worth is 1550 credits, and the Titanium White Dominus value is 23,000. And I sold my NCVR in this trade for 40 credits with a profit of 0 credits. And so what I'm basically doing this video is when you make a lot of profit, you're left with a lot of items that are really hard to sell. And so basically the goal is to sell those items without losing profit. And so if you can even make a little bit of profit from that, it's really good. And so I had some trades in here that I made some profit on, but there are a lot of trades like this where I'd make like 10 credits or 0, but it's actually, you're still making profit because you're going from a hard to sell item to a really easy to sell item. And in my opinion, that's kind of profit. It's profit on time. So like this is profit on time because NCIs are getting like really hard to sell these days. And I mean, you can sell them for like 50 pretty easily, but getting the 60 value that I did here is hard. And so I know that NC is 200 credits and that I was getting my 60 value out of the NCIs there instead of the 50 value. And so I also sold my NCE here for 200 credits, and that's what I'm saying is there's so many people that want non-crit exotics right now. If you can find someone that's selling them for hard to sell items, I mean, like if you can just offer, then you're just set because you can get an offer much quicker for that than you would on your other item. Anyway, here I sold this item for the gravity bomb in 850 credits because that is like 150 to 250, but it's really 150 or 100 because it's so impossible to sell. And that's why I sold it to that guy. And so here I sold the gravity bomb to a guy who really wanted it for 20xx, which at the moment was the same credits as the gravity bomb. And he also gave me some other limiteds that I'm adding up to kind of 200 credits just for the heck of it and how I sold them. So I got all that. And then right away, I made a post saying how paying limiteds want 40 each just to see what I can get from them. I'd say they're probably more like 30 or whatever, but I'm not too sure. I just know that I sold these for 80 and I was pretty happy with that because they're limiteds and credits are credits. So I was surprised that fast I got a buyer, but I was also happy because, I mean, finding a buyer for limiteds isn't easy. Anyway, right after that, I found a buyer for all those limiteds and a couple straying imports and rares, and even though I lost 100 credits, I really wouldn't say I lost any credits on that because again, they're limited and they're hard to sell. I'm not saying the Titanium White X Devil is the easiest to sell in the world, but you know. So here I bought this for 10 credits. I would have bought it for 8 credits, but sadly you can't buy it for 8 credits. You can only buy it for groups of 10, as many of you know. But I wanted to buy this so I can do a trade up, as you'll see in a second. I'm not trying to do a trade up to get lucky, but I just think very non-crate very rares are much easier to sell than 5 non-crate rares. And so then here I sold my 2 NCVRs that I gotten previously for 80 credits, and moving on to my next trade. And a lot of the other stuff I have isn't non-crate. I think only some of the imports are, but for the most part they're not. Again, this thing's technically 150 to 250 credits, but if you can ever find a buyer for Black Bob's Rum that'll buy it for 200 credits, you can message me because I definitely didn't. So I'm saying 50 credits is a fine profit, and in my head I'm actually thinking, hey, you're lucky if you can sell that thing for 10 credits, so yeah. Anyway, I sold my exotic here for 200 credits, and or 210 credits, that's a 10 credit profit. And that was good because a lot of people, for whatever reason, were buying it for 210 and 220. I don't know if it's because they're going up in value, but not quite sure. Anyway, this guy didn't want to add 10 credits, but he did want to add 3 painted limiteds. So I'm just saying that's kind of 40, 40, and 10 credits respectively because Again, you can't really sell non-crate, or not non-crate, limiteds that well, but they are painted and they're okay looking. Anyway, here I was having a really hard time selling that Titanium White X Devil, so I figured, you know, if I sold them for those two exotics, they're not non-crate or anything, but they're 150 in total. Is that really a loss of profit? And I said no, so I did it. And here I sold the 20XX and the exotics and one NCI for Bubbly, giving me a 50 credit profit. He actually accepted, as you can see, off the exotics, but I was going to add 2 NCI because that was the deal, but he just accepted off of 1 NCI, so I figured that's fine. I'll keep my NCI, and I sold it to this guy for these 2 exotics because he really wanted the Octane ZSR. And I was confused because I just wanted to sell it to him as an NCI, but he said, is that an Octane ZSR? How much is that worth? And so I just figured, you know, might as well sell it to him for the right price as far as Octane ZSRs go. And so then here, for my last trade of the day, I was looking for this for a while, but I sold a Bubbly, NCI, and 400 credits for an Interstellar. And you'll see here in a second me playing with my Interstellar. And so, yeah, I got a good amount of credits profit, but it's worth 2,100 right now, and I made about 550 credits. But I also got a lot of easier to sell items, and that's the big thing about this video that I'm talking about. And so, yeah,